Unless what you have to call a locksmith or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sean,
How you doing?
All right, good to see you.
Good.
go ahead, sit down.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I got the call.
Sean, go and sit down. Oh, back, the back.
Sciatica's acting up?
I just had a fucking creamer moment in there.
Whoa! What you said the N word and leave his house?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, it's not a racial moment.
Yeah.
That's what a Kramer moment
Go and
is
sit
now.
right here. Go and sit right here.
He's not just a racist. He's got bowel problems. Too,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what he's known for.
Alright, how about you?
Oh yeah, Bryce is in.
I'm half dead, but I'm in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's fine. That's dope. I don't know.
How's everything going over there? Free fall.
Pretty good, man. Nice and comfy.
Coachella.
Comedy Fitness Live, baby! Woo! Hell yeah, we're back. We are streaming live on Kick and YouTube. This is Comedy Fitness Live,
Back on it too.
where we riff and collect some points, man. Collect some points. We got some usual suspects in the building, and we got a newcomer, first Comedy Fitness Live episode. Make it loud for Sean T. Mahone.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's a
Hell yeah.
pleasure to be here.
Thanks for being here. We got Pat Calicchio, also
Oh!
on Comedy Fitness Live, wearing his victory jersey.
Let's
Goddamn,
go.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
Going-
go.
Pictures go to spoils.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah. We got Trent Thomas. In
Let's
the
go.
house.
What's up?
Hell yeah.
Hopefully my voice
Hell
will
yeah,
get out.
my man, Chris Miggity Mac.
What's up?
Chris Mac wearing his victory lap
That's right.
jersey.
That's right.
Hell yeah. I
And
love
are you
it.
okay?
Hell yeah, I love it. This is Comedy Fitness Live. We got 3 rounds of riffing. Our first round, we're going to just riff off of suggestions we all picked and put in the bucket. Or you could do material if you want, or you could tell a story. You're going to have 7 minutes. We're going to all jump on here. The points is when that's going to start. I collect points, motherfuckers. I collect points. Second round, we play a reel. We play the reel. Then after the reel, you have 60 seconds to riff on it and get points. Be funny. And then I open the floor and we all riff and we try to be funny about it. Sometimes it keeps going, sometimes we run out of gas and we move on. And then the third round is the top 2 players and Sean are going to tell a story. I say Sean is no matter what going to tell a story because you're welcome. You want to hear one of his stories.
Yes.
You know, so Sean, no matter where you sitting, you're gonna do that third round as well. As well. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me get that bucket. I'm gonna start this off. Pat, can you time me? Again, it doesn't have to be a bucket pool. You could talk about your day. You could vent. You could work on a bit for 7 minutes, or you could dive into this bucket. All right, man. Starting us out. It's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting week, but I got 200 followers on Instagram. So
Oh,
that's the only thing I'm
Numbers
worried about.
up, baby.
That's the only thing I'm worried about these days is crazy. For no reason at the end of the day. For no reason. Instagram's not even paying nothing. Goddamn.
They were, man, but I don't know. They stopped like 6 months ago. They were
Yeah.
paying. They were paying like $10 for like
But
1,000.
Facebook is still paying.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not worried about Facebook because nobody pays attention to me. Sean, you have Facebook?
I do.
You talk to it?
Only when I'm high.
Which is all the time.
Speaking of high, don't you hate when you're high and you have to take a left turn?
Fuck.
Ugh.
Left turns high are the worst, aren't they? Especially in LA, because 3 cars are running red lights. And I'm that car that runs the red light, man. I can't wait to run a fucking red light. I'm that guy you hate. He's like, is this guy gonna go? Hell yeah, I'm going. All right, let me pull one of these. I never forgot that smell We're talking. Well, I was talking about before the mic how one of my college roommates used to smoke coke. He used to smoke coke.
Oh, Cocoa Puff. Like in a cigarette?
Now he would smoke coke like it was crack.
Oh, damn.
He said it was coke. It might have been crack.
Freebase.
Is that what that is?
It's called freebase.
Yeah, I just came home one day. He was smoking coke in the little hallway. He looked like a crackhead. It was like it was not in a normal place. Is that what, is that crackhead shit?
It's
Like
been a
you
trap
got
house.
this whole house and you go
Yeah.
smoke in this little corner in this hallway. And I was like, yeah, I knew I shouldn't have made you my roommate. But the smell of it was wild. It was just a wild smell. Good save. It was just a wild smell. I don't know. It just smelled like someone was smoking coke, I guess. Yeah, it was a smell that you wouldn't want in the house. Like, I feel like if something makes a smell that you're like, that shouldn't be in the house, why don't you go find an alley to smoke that shit? Like a real crackhead. Why you gotta do that in the house? You got roommates. That's how you know he thought I was a
Yeah,
bitch.
man. Hallways are for heroin, not
Yeah,
crack, man.
that's
What
how
the
you
fuck
know
is-
he thought I was a bitch. He's like, I'll smoke in the house. I'll smoke this fucking coke in the house. I don't give a fuck what Leroy said. Yeah, that was the craziest. Mental health. I take pride in it. Mental health. But I still lose my shit. I'm gonna do another one.
That's it. He
But
said,
I still lose my shit.
I still crash out. Don't worry.
I wrote that one. Let me see what you guys are thinking about. These are your guys' thoughts.
Yeah.
These are your guys' thoughts, and they're not very funny so far. Not very funny thoughts. Let's see who else. Which is more damaging? I think that's what that says.
Yeah.
Heart attack or no money? Heart attack, man. I don't want to have a heart attack. I mean, Sean could tell us all about a heart attack, but
No shit.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun thing to happen. I'd rather be broke. I'd rather be broke with a strong, healthy heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, with some promise and hope in my chest. Than dying from a heart attack. It's like at least with a healthy heart, you got hope. You know what I'm saying? One day I might get to the bag. You know, that's kind of what keeps us going. One day we might get to that bag. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Especially in LA, all the possibilities. I got you. Cool. Let me do one more. Childhood nickname. I got some childhood nicknames, man. And the worst part about this nickname is I gave it to myself.
That boo. You can't give it to that.
That's
shit,
the
man.
worst part about this nickname. And this is probably the first time I've said this nickname in maybe 15 years. And I called myself this. And I had everybody call me this all throughout high school. Stone Rock.
Oh wow.
Stone Rock.
Because you look like
Because
both
of
of
The
them.
Rock and Stone Cold
Yeah.
Steve Austin. That's why
Wow.
I gave myself that nickname. And I got it tattooed on my arm.
Oh my
This
God.
is Stone
Here we
Rock
go.
right here.
Nah.
That says Stone Rock. That says Stone Rock. I covered it up with a spider web, but before that, it was just Stone Rock
Yeah.
on my shoulder. Man,
So you knew you fucked up.
that's embarrassing, right? Oh yeah, I knew I fucked up.
That deserves a.
I
Stone
low-key
Rock.
I got the tattoo to piss my mom off. I mean, that's really why I got the tattoo. I wish I had a better idea for it. All right, let's get this bitch started.
All righty
Yo.
then.
I'm gonna bring our first comic to the stage. You know him, you love him. Make it loud for Chris Mack.
Let's go.
Yeah, Chris Mack.
Let's go. Appreciate you. Yeah, baby, we in here. Another Monday. We start another week. You know what I'm saying? After Easter Sunday,
Oh yeah.
he is risen. I'm gonna say that on record, so niggas don't think I'm a heathen. Also, it's crazy to talk about Jesus and then say nigga. But I'm pretty sure some Israelites and some Hebrews said nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like they were dark enough. Like And back in the day, they was walking in the desert. They had to say nigga at least once. Like Jesus was like, we're gonna walk to the next town. They were like, nigga, it's hot. What the fuck? Can we just break bread right here next to this river where it's cool, motherfucker? Oh, I want to put this on record too, Leroy. I mean this with most respect and most sincerity. Congratulations on not raising a weird son. Your son is normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's Gen Z and he's fucking normal. That is an accomplishment, sir. Like, you need a medal. I don't give a fuck if they call you a toxic dad, nigga. That's what we need because clearly it raises good sons, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because, like, you know, if y'all weren't at the show Saturday, we were doing another I Must Confess, and Leroy's son was working the door with his mom and stuff. And when I rolled up, you know, he was just like, normal. You know what I mean? Like, he just, he spoke first. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't look at me like a deer in the headlights, like, oh shit, stranger. You know what I'm saying? Like, most Gen Z, they look like, person, what do we do? Like, you know, like, they just look scared. And he was just normal. He was just like, oh, you a comic? I was like, yeah. He's like, cool. When I introduced myself, he looked me in the eye, fucked me up. I was like, holy shit. Gen Z looking niggas in the eye? What the Because here's my thing. Like, people hate on Gen Z, but that's the only thing. That's my only problem I have with Gen Z is like, they make me feel bad for talking to them. You know what I mean? Like, they do, right? Like, every time I talk to somebody in a Gen Z, I feel like I have to I got to ask, like I have to run the conversation through my brain again. Be like, did I do something predatory? Like, didn't they because they look at you when you speak to them and look them in the eye. It's like you ask for nudes or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they look at you like you came down, like you walk towards them with just like, you know what I'm saying, Winnie the Pooh style. You know what I mean? Like, they dick out. It's like, I just said hello, bro. Like, relax. Like, it's, you know what I mean? And don't fuck around and try to shake their hand. God damn, that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll really freak out. They might actually have you arrested for assault for that. It's fucking weird. But Leroy's son is not one of them. Congratulations to Leroy's son. That's dope, bro. Hell yeah, I was surprised. Had to do some black shit today. Had to break into my own apartment. That shit was fun. That shit was fun. Literally right before I got here, I locked myself out, and I was like, fuck! So I had to figure out a way. I had to do a ghetto style, too. I had to fucking put the boot to the door. Fuck. I know that shit was loud, too, because my nosy neighbor came out. She was like, what's going on? I was like,
You kicked in the door?
I had to kick it in, bro.
Damn.
I had to go full black. You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing was I wasn't even wearing black Air Force Ones. That was the wild thing. Like, I wasn't even wearing the right uniform. But it didn't help that I was wearing all black, too. Like, but I'm glad it was still daylight, because if it was nighttime, I might not have made it, Leroy. Like, I might have been in handcuffs right now. Like, because, you know, no cops, they're not going to believe immediately, especially since I didn't even have my ID on me. That was real fucked up. Like, if the cops would have been there and been like, where do you live? It's like, here?
Right.
The place that you arrested me in front of? The place that looks like I'm about to rob?
So is your door just open now?
No, I fixed it.
Okay.
Look, like, I didn't do enough damage to where it couldn't be, like, basically, I literally could just, like, push it all back together, so I got lucky as shit. I do have to repair part of the door, but I can do that on my own because I'm a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no repair guy. I don't need no fucking maintenance guy. I don't need no fucking locksmith. Goddamn grew up in Texas, nigga. We learn how to do that shit because we got to save money. All right, let's get into it. AA with Tiger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He got, goddamn, bro. Like, you know what's fucked up is I feel like Tiger is finally getting to him all the non-black jokes that he's been getting. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I feel like in the last 10 years, he's been getting more niggerish. You know what I mean? Like, not black, niggerish. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really trying to, he's like cheating on his wife. That's black as shit. Having a white wife, that's black as shit.
Damn.
Getting pulled over for drinking, that's black as shit. I like how though he he definitely got his call. He got the wake up call, as we say in the black community. He got his nigga wake up call because he tried to talk to the cops like it was normal that he was pulled over.
Yeah, he did.
He was just like, "So guys, did you catch the tournament last week?" They're like, "Sir, your car is upside down. Let's not. You got more shit to worry about. Like, also you were fifth, so let's not. You know what I'm saying? Get first. You know what I'm saying? Get the gold or some shit like that. Don't lose the tournament and then try to use that shit as a way to get out of a ticket. Like you got to be the best, bro.
Right.
This ain't fucking 2002 anymore. You're not that guy, you know? Fucking Justin Timberlake had a better chance of getting out his DUI than goddamn Tiger did. Y'all see Justin Timberlake's?
Oh man, that was equally as funny though. He looked like a deer in headlights. His expressions are just hilarious when he's wasted.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I was a white dude, I'd be mad about that. Like I'd be like, fuck this guy. Like he did. He turned into a child. It was crazy. He was a full-grown little boy when they were asking him questions. He's like, "Come on, guys. I mean, I had a couple of beverages, but who has it, right?" And he's like, "None of us, because we're adults, nigga. We don't take shots and then go for a stroll, motherfucker. Like you're rich. I don't understand why celebrities even do that. Like you're rich. Stay at home. Your house is way better than outside, nigga. Like you're rich. You've been like Justin Timberlake's been rich for what, 30 years? I know your house is way better than anything outside. Like, you don't need to go for a stroll. Motherfucker, you could have went on a stroll on your own property, and you could have, you know what I mean? Like, no DUI. What are y'all doing? You own like 30 acres of land. Drive on that shit. Get a fucking golf cart and drive, if you must drive. Like, that is the dumbest thing when rich celebrities get pulled over for a DUI. That's the dumbest shit you can get pulled over for. And you're not going to get out of it no more, because, like, now every judge is on TikTok, so that's how judges are moving up in the political world now. Like they're on TikTok. So if your case as a celebrity gets put on their shit, you're going down. Like that's how they're getting everybody. Tory Lanez got like that. Like he didn't even shoot the bitch and he still got 10 years. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. Free Tory Lanez. Fuck Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Yeah, I said it. Fucking said it. All right. It's crazy though. Like, never mind. We're not gonna get there. Nah, we're gonna do that. Jake Paul Ostrowski. Wait, he was talking about that, right? Talking about doing blackface. He was like asking Drewski. He was like, "Would it be okay if I did blackface?"
Yeah.
If you gotta ask,
Find out.
yeah. Right. No, facts. They're like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Push the limits. Push the limits.
I think it's coming.
You know what I'm saying?
think
I
it's
tell you
coming.
what, though. If he does do blackface, I'm bringing fucking who's the dude that knocked his ass out? What's his name? Damn, I can't think of his name. Fuck, that fucked up joke.
Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, yeah, bringing him in. He's like, you can do blackface, but you got to fight Anthony Joshua again, with your hands behind your back, and just run like you were doing, and fucking keep falling on his meat, which was weird. That was pretty much the whole fight. He was just like, dodge, fall on his meat, and then got knocked out. It was weird, but he made a fuck ton of money though.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta take a right hook from Anthony Joshua and I made fucking $20 million, hit me twice, nigga. Give me 4. Do I get double if I get hit twice? Like, how many right hooks do I gotta get for 20? You know what I'm saying? I'll take at least 2.
He's getting to it. I'm
You
not
know what I'm
mad.
saying?
Yep.
That motherfucker is getting the bag.
Yep.
All right, that's it for me. Appreciate you.
Hey, let's get Pat Colicchio to the stage.
Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
Hell yeah, Pat got that winner's
right.
outfit on, baby.
Oh.
Showing off. I don't take victory quietly. I am here. I will show it off.
Let's go. Let's go.
So you can tell Chris is he's more of a farmer than he is a black guy because he broke down his door and then fixed it. That's
Let's go, Pat. Okay.
By the way, Leon, did you go to did you go to a white high school mostly? Because
Not.
that explains how you got away with giving yourself a nickname. 'Cause
Yeah.
here's the thing: any white guy gives himself a nickname, they're just not. You're fucking poopy shoe. You know? But when you're the big black guy in a white high school, like yeah, Stone Rock,
Yeah. It was white enough. It was
That's
mostly
just what
white.
They do. They make them names for themselves.
That checks. That checks. They supported it, man.
Dude, of course they did. They're like, does this mean I have a black friend if I call him Stone Rock?
Yeah.
They get all excited, dude. Trust me, I know.
That's funny.
Dude, that honestly, that's what like. I think people don't understand how much like accidental white racism comes from just getting a little too excited around black people. You know what I mean? Like, so listen, some of it is hate. That's 100%. But some of it is like, you just get a little too comfortable and a little too excited.
That's the only time I'm uncomfortable with white people. They get a little too excited.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you're doing a black step. You know?
Sponsor an Afro sheet.
Like I don't know if you guys remember, but like when she first got like really big on the scene, the AOC got criticized because she was doing a black scent at an event for black women. I'm like, have you ever talked to a group of black women? It's really hard to not start talking like that. You know, especially if one of them like calls you honey or something, you get all worked up.
Oh man.
Right, you black dudes
Bro.
again, but
You just can't help yourself sometimes. You know?
Pat, preach, Pat.
real shit.
Oh, dude. Yeah, even just like doing this podcast, I'm like, I'm gonna accidentally say the N-words. Like, you gotta just keep saying it, and it's gonna happen eventually.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, dude, I'll just say it was AI. You know, stop. That wasn't real. That video of me on the internet? No, that's a deep fake. You didn't know that? People do that now. That actually might be the best application of AI for white people, is just saying that any video of us doing something racist was AI. That's going to be the next phase of AI.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm out on AI, to be honest.
You're out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Damn.
Quick.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I've decided.
I want to hear why.
See, honestly, the thing, it's not even like the technology itself that I don't like. It's the people who make it.
Yeah.
Because the inventors of the AI are fucking losers. So they're giving it all the wrong stuff. Like, AI was made by people who didn't have human friends for the first half of their life. So they got no clue what we want. You know what I mean?
All the niggas with like 2,000 MySpace friends.
Yeah, like AI should be like doing my dishes and cleaning my apartment and driving me home when I'm drunk. It shouldn't be like making bad movies and stealing my job. You know what I mean? That'd be like, imagine if you hired an assistant. And you didn't just hire an assistant, you actually fired your first assistant because this new assistant is supposed to be the best one ever.
Yeah.
And then the first day on the job, your new assistant's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm not really good with schedules. I don't pick up dry cleaning. I can't really do stuff around the house, but I will fuck your wife." And then everyone, and then on top of that, like, here's the thing. Yeah, I will fuck your wife, but she'll come way more than when you fuck her. And everyone's like, "Why wouldn't you want your wife to come?" I'm like, that. My wife wouldn't be cool if AI made me come, okay? Why are we talking about that? It's all they want AI to do is the stuff that we want to do. Make it do the shit I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm out on AI.
All right.
I'm getting more into. I'm diving more into old stuff now because I'm rebelling against AI. Like, I just started watching Mad Men. Anyone ever watch that show?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, people have been telling me for years that I gotta watch Mad Men, and I just started it last week. And I gotta be honest with you, it mainly seems like a show about guys cheating on their wives.
Yeah.
Seems to be the main plot driver. Is just everyone's cheating on their wives.
Yeah.
And like they got jobs and stuff like that, but it seems like they only have jobs so that they can cheat on their wives. And like, it's a good show. It's good, but I don't understand like the cultural impact that it had, Because every time I hear a guy talk about Mad Men, first it's always a white guy. Every time I hear a white guy talk about Mad Men, he's like, man, like if we could just go back. Like, don't you watch that show and just like wish that the world was still like that? Like, I feel like you just want to cheat on your wife. Because you can still wear a suit to work and smoke cigarettes. That's not illegal. You might have to do it outside, but you can still do all the things that they're doing, except like make Jew jokes, have a black guy work the elevator, and cheat on your wife. Everything else still socially acceptable. You can have a martini at lunch if you really want to. You just have to remember the black guy's name in the office now. And be faithful to your wife. Let's see what we got here. Getting old, dog. I turned 34 a couple weeks ago, which that's not like that's one of those ages where everyone who's older than you is like, oh, you think that's old. But then, like, all the Gen Z kids, like, you are what they call unk now.
Yeah.
You know? I got cousins who call me unk, and I'm like, listen, let's calm down with that, all right? I don't... Sit back down with that. I don't like that at all. People warn you about a lot of stuff when you get older, and no one warns you about the right things. You know? Like, I don't get, like, knee pains or really like back pains that badly. No one warned me that my entire day is going to revolve around whether or not I take a good shit, though. That's
yeah.
People do not prepare you for how important the bathroom becomes as you age. Take a good shit, and dude, and now my dick is like. Every time I take a piss, my dick turns into like Billy Mays from the infomercials. As soon as I put it back in my pants, but wait, there's more. All right, I'm getting out of here on that one, guys.
Hell yeah. Good job, Pat.
Hell yeah.
All right, Sean T, why don't you get up and get some work in, baby?
Oh, Sean, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pat, if you are going to slip up and say the N-word, today's the dude.
No,
white
it's
guys
not.
here than black. So
No, it's,
you got a chance of making it out.
no, it's not. No, it's not today.
Well, talking a lot about, there's been some drunk talk about drunk driving, right? Mm-hmm. So I was a professional. Listen, I always go to extremes, all right? That's my problem. I go to extremes. When I stopped drinking, I started eating Charleston chews, all right? So I used to show up at the store, and I'd be like, one time I came to the store, and this is in my neighborhood, and if you don't know, I was well familiar with the police on a good way, because I used to bribe them a lot.
Yeah.
So I go to the store, and I'm like, hey, guy, what day do the fresh Charleston chews come in? And he looks at me like an asshole. I pull out a 20. I'm like, here's a 20. When does the fresh Charleston chew come in? Now, remember, I'm going to extremes. He blows me off. I'm like, dude, when's the fucking Charleston chews come in? The police show up.
Damn.
I used all the weight that I had in the city of Providence to fucking have this guy tell me that. The police are like, Sean, what's going on? I'm like, this fucking guy won't tell me when the fresh Charleston chews are coming. Right? And then they were like, listen, they told the guy, tell him when the fresh Charleston. See, I go to extremes, okay? Like, this is what I'm trying to say, all right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go to extremes with everything. And you know what I mean? And there's talk of drinking. I used to drink so much alcohol, and I used to have a habit of getting DWIs, which used to cost me about $25,000 to bribe my way out of. Okay? So one summer, I was determined to drink and drive. And in my town of Warwick, Rhode Island, all the Warwick police officers at the time, not now, Warwick guys, I'm sure you got a gay guy in there somewhere. All right, but back in the day, the Warwick police did not touch a gay person, especially a gay guy.
Yeah.
You could fucking go by throwing 8 balls out of your car, and they're like, I'm all set. Right? So as a good alcoholic, how did I figure out how to continue to drink and drive? This is a true story. I went down to the local Volkswagen dealership that my friend owns, Scott Motors, and I bought a pink turbo Beetle with rainbows on the back of it. I put in 2 fucking automatic glitter guns in the back box. And if I I hit a button, the fucking thing will go. Right? Dude, I drank and drove all summer. You know? So I looked gay? Absolutely. Did I get arrested? No. So I go to extremes with this shit.
Let's go.
I cannot handle it. You know what I mean? Very much extremes. You know? Let's see. Let's take a suggestion on here, huh? Feel like I'm opening a half a gram of Coke. All right. Clothes getting too tight. Well, listen, let me explain why clothes don't get too tight on me. Crack. That's why. Let me take a look. I lost my ass in fucking 82. I have not got it back. Now, nothing will be tight on this thing that'll make it look good. You know, unless I go completely gay and start wearing fucking leather, you know, tight leather pants and you see me walking down Hollywood Boulevard looking for a 20. That's what Crackle did here. You know what I mean? I'm not beyond a leather outfit and a good walk down the strip. Well, yeah, extremes. You know, I keep going to extremes. Drugs. You know, extremes. I used to really go to if I was smoking crack on Block Island, I would go to the oldest hotel. And I would literally help the ghost haunt the house. Like, that's how psychotic I was. I would be in there smoking crack and talking to the ghost and saying, please let me help. I'm not hearing too much ringing going on.
You got some rings, man.
I want to tell you that.
Take it
I
easy,
think
Cap.
Trent's he's taking his anger out on me tonight. Can I be myself? Can I be myself here?
Be yourself,
Can
baby.
Is this a safe place?
Hell
For
yeah,
sure?
be yourself.
Please
Huh?
don't. Please don't.
Please don't.
What was said? Pulls out his shoe polish. Can I be myself?
I want to do my Al Jolson impression.
Damn.
Oh, that reminds me. The Al Jolson thing reminds me. Hey, we're talking about the N-word, right? We were talking about the N-word and how I would never say the N-word. But remember, I've been a frequent crack house fucking buyer since 82. So I knew so many black people in the neighborhood that they wanted me to say the N-word.
Yeah, we always-
And they were like, Sean, say it in front of like 20 like hood guys. And I was like, guys, and I was like this black white kid, I'm like, I'll buy the crack, but I'm not saying the N-word. I'm not doing it. And they were like, Sean, we'll give you free crack if you say the N-word. And I did not say it. I said, I'll do the Jim Carrey imitation, and they had to settle for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good fucking
And
negotiation.
they, yeah, they respected me. Like I would not. I felt so bad that if I said the N-word, that I was falling into a fold that I did not belong in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who am I to be running the freedom trail of the N-word?
Now, fuck that. If a crackhead can't say it, then that nigga here at Tourette's, he definitely meant that.
Yeah, I mean, I've got an N-word pass from Cabrini Green, Chicago to fucking Bill Ricker, Massachusetts. Yeah, they're like, Sean, please. I'm like, no. You know? And then they'd say, you're mine. I'm like, I don't think so, but you can, you can say, you know what I mean?
I'm proud of you, Sean. I'm
You know
proud
what I
of you.
mean? You know, they tried to, you know, that's the old...
Hey, Sean.
shit.
Hey, Sean. And that's why you my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
See, you're still trying to get me. You're still trying to trick me up. Trick me up. You know what I mean? We at least expect it. You're a streetwise guy until somebody beats you into the N-word. You know what I mean? Usually like a Troy Stud type character. You know what I mean?
We'll get one out of you before the episode's over.
Oh, speaking of extremes too, I think it's bad that I'm old and you guys are like, you know, you say they call you Unc.
Yeah.
Yeah, try what they call me. Yeah. I would love for someone to call me Unc. You look like my burned up grandfather who got in a fire in Worcester.
Damn.
You know what I mean? All right. One more as she goes. Kanye West. Let's talk about my man Kanye.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, here's what I say about Kanye. He's a master manipulator of the entertainment business.
Hell yeah.
Okay, a master. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's got $2 billion to fuck around with. No matter what wrong, right move he makes, he's still got his nest egg. Okay, let's lay that on the fucking ground. I worked for Kanye. I cooked for his winter gala for the Kardashian Gala. I was their head chef. And Kanye, at the end of the night, because I did them a favor, kind of, and they did me a favor. But at the end of the night, Kanye, he looked at me and said, you want to stick around? I said, you mean, he said, yeah, you want to switch into your regular clothes and just hang out? I said, yes, I do. And then I went out to the lawn where I saw these 3 guys smoking a joint that was the size of a camel dick. And I fucking just was like, I moseyed on over to him. And I was like this Jim Carrey character who moseyed on over to him. And it was the Migos, these guys called the Migos.
These guys called the Migos.
Smoked this log of fucking camel dust. And they did not stop laughing from the time I showed up to the time I walked away from the doobie.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Hey.
This is great. Thank you for having me over here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Trent Thomas coming to the stage, baby.
Yes, sir.
You're over there.
Oh shit. You guys gotta bear with me today, man. I'm losing my voice.
Uh-oh.
But we already had one call out, so I felt like, I had to be here for the team. This is my Jordan flu game right here.
Let's go. 42 points. Let's go.
Yeah. Losing my voice. Y'all ever had God tell you to shut the fuck up?
Let's go, Trent.
I'm like, nah, man, not today. Oh shit. A lot of talk about the drinking and driving, man. Growing up, I wanted to be a professional athlete, right? I think some of us maybe had those aspirations too. I got pretty close. I almost went pro at drinking and driving. Yeah, after your second DUI, you get a sponsor. I think the police might have seen some of my highlights on those fucking body cams, All right. Oh, no, I did. I wanted to be a professional wrestler. Yeah, that's on me. That's you guys have heard me talk about growing up poor. That was my decision though. That one was on me. Wanted to be a pro wrestler. And then my mom, she beat that dream out of me. I got the fucking belt, the drop kick, flying elbow. I got it all, dude.
Chief J.
But what's crazy about that is my parents then proceeded to put me in a bowling league. Like, it wasn't okay to be a professional wrestler, but I could be a professional bowler if I wanted. Those are like pretty adjacent white trash. I would actually, I would be willing to assume most professional bowlers had the dream of being a professional wrestler at one point. You know what I mean? I'm like, both of these things lead to Percocets and oily balls. This is... What is up with that? What else are we talking about? AI, technology. Here's what I'm fucking pissed about, dude. McDonald's has got an app?
Oh, yeah.
McDonald's has an app. I found this out because I get coffee from McDonald's. I get a black coffee from McDonald's. And this lady is going to ask me if I would be using the mobile app today. I said, bitch, I'm here. What you talking about? Bitch, you trying to make catfish? I ain't trying to download diabetes. What the fuck are we talking about? She said, no, sir, it's a rewards program. I said, what's the reward? A McDouble bypass? That's, you earn points and then you can, against my cholesterol score, what? All right, I beat that one into the dirt. Gotta see what works, huh? Yeah, dude, I don't know. don't know about this AI stuff. I'm old school with that shit too. I don't even have a computer, man. I don't even have Netflix and chill, dude. I got VHS and stress. Right? That's where I'm at, baby. I just don't think everything needs to have an app or not everything needs to be AI'd. Taking jobs. I do. AI would be. They should take. Do they still have? You seen these fucking police sketches? Those things are terrible. It's amazing. They say, like people used to be able to get away with murder and all this stuff because there weren't cameras and whatever. No, it was because of these fucking sketch artists. Well, I don't think you had to have any kind of talent whatsoever. It's wild. Hey, that would be AI should have that job. We can do something with that. I don't know. Oh, this is a good one here. This hitting on women at the gym. Man, I was fucking gooning at this Mexican chick today at the gym. I'll give a long stare, but I'm not really. I'm not comfortable.
Hey, do you know what the Gen Z term gooning means?
Oh yeah, that's beating off or something, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah, you're right. I was like,
at the gym? That's wild.
That's why.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
I'm trying to go. Hey, that you go and do that?
Well, I am gonna get. I'm gonna get honest, and I'll let you guys. You can judge me for this because this is true too. I don't know. I feel like maybe my testosterone levels are a little high, Leroy.
Hey,
right now, I don't know.
Let's fucking go.
But I'll just say I will hit on women in the wild. It's usually I've hit on a couple women recently at work. I work at a restaurant. If I'm really wanting to shoot a shot, I'll give them my number. Doesn't really work. I don't know if that's a bad move. I got a massage on Thursday, and I think this is my third time seeing this young Asian lady. She does a great job. She gets in there deep. And I don't have very many sexual fantasies, but I do find myself always thinking about that while I'm getting the massage. What if she, goes there, gives me I would like to get a happy ending. I've never had one. So I started working this thing up in my head where I was trying to get hard. So that when she kind of rolled me over, I would have full fucking. I'm like, this will be the way. Yeah. So I was trying to Jedi mind fucking, because I didn't want to be too obvious about it. I got a little blood flow, but I couldn't get fully honest. So I don't know. I felt like a pervert afterwards for sure. But this is good. This is like a confessional thing. You tell people and then, God forgives you. That's how that works.
That's
so
how it
it's
works.
not a sin if you tell people about it.
Especially the
don't
day after Easter.
Right. Don't keep that shit in.
He was not risen.
Let's go back.
There it is, baby. Cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. I've been eating a lot of cottage cheese lately. I tell you what, man, that's the fucking dairy is the devil's work, I think, though, man. I've always been a little suspicious of dairy ever since this kid I went to high school with got his dick sucked by a cow.
Oh,
and,
man.
Whoa. Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
That's a true story. It was, yeah.
Whoa.
That was
You
true.
forget he's white till he says some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's right.
Hey,
Trent's
he
white.
wasn't. I never said he was my friend. He was a kid I went to high school with. So, but that's what I mean. And also, I'm from Ohio, so these cows they be hoeing out there. Also, since I was a kid, man, y'all might not remember this. When I was a kid growing up in the '90s, if you went missing, they used to put your ass on the side of a milk carton.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck dairy had to do with that, but they were involved. And I did recently find out they only found 2% of those kids. So I'm doing my best, man. Man, thank you.
All right, make it loud for Trent Thomas, baby. Hell yeah, that's the warm-up round. We are going to go into Instagram, but we are also jumping off of YouTube, going to Kick because I don't want to get flagged anymore. So jump over to Kick. Yoga Leroy Studios round 2 and round 3 are going to be over there. We'll see you in a minute.